Click.
Did you see that?
Yeah, that was like pretty
froze.
Cool. Click.
Clickety click.
Click.
Yes.
Yeah, we don't have it today. Victoria.
Thank Christ. One day was enough.
Victoria needed a break. Welcome to God's
another
sake.
exciting episode of Feel It Real Fun.
That's it, guys.
Whoops. Cancel.
Don't fuck it up.
On our 19th of August, 2020.
That's right, everyone said.
Yes. And the title of today's show is Cost versus Price Manifesting.
Oh my God, we dove into that. We just put out a podcast on that a few hours ago. But we're going to really dive deep. We've got some Neville Goddard quotes for you guys that like those. Right.
Cool. Excellent.
And all the cool kids are here.
Oh,
all right.
Hello,
Sizzle,
Angela.
yo, Angela, Triple D people.
Yes.
Olive, Triple D, Joe, yo, yo.
Yep.
So,
Yo,
guys,
yo, yo.
oh my God, it's going to be such Triple D. Iggy is here. Wow.
Cool.
And Shannon, Triple D, oh my God. So,
Yeah.
who's excited, gang? Kim?
Yeah.
Triple D, are you excited? Are you? I am. Because yesterday, Victoria asked if we were going to continue in this series, and I didn't know. But today, Triple D Rose, I'm so pretty. Yes, I am. Triple D Mark and Triple D Q. Yeah. I'm so pretty.
Yes, he is. Oh,
I'm so pretty. Triple D Susanna's here as well. Oh my God, look at you.
Gay.
Missed you yesterday.
Who?
Boom, Susanna.
Oh, yes.
Yes, we skipped this week.
All right.
She's got important things going on.
Importante.
So, everyone,
Yes.
let's tell them where to go and what to do, because Triple D
Okay.
Zuli is here too.
Oh, hello, Zuli.
Triple
So
D
go
Tommy.
to freeneville.com.
That's right, 221 email list, pseudo random goodness.
Join our 90-day adventure at manifestingmasterycourse.com.
That's right, donut, half of a donut a day.
Yes.
Right? That's the price.
That's right.
Right.
And for refunds, visit our YouTube channel, feelitrealfun.com.
That's right. So, Victoria, so we're going to start with two success stories, little tiny ones. We sort of snipped them out of, I believe it was The Law and the Promise by this fella, Adelia. Happy birthday,
Neville
plus
Goddard,
one.
wasn't it?
Yes. All right.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
let's dive in, because this is pretty
Yes.
important. We're going to make this real and fun today. So, feel
And
free to
fun.
write that down.
Wow.
Real and fun.
Cool. Okay. So, cancel. First quote
That's right.
is that, is it?
Yep.
Oh, no. Wow.
Yeah, it's a lot, but that's okay. You can handle it.
So the first quote. This year, during the month of August, the pain had become more intense, and one night I decided to test myself and attempt to revise that ancient accident which had been the cause of so much distress in pain and costly medical fees most of my adult life.
All right, so the word cost is in there, right? Costly medical fees.
Yeah.
And there's another word in there that I want y'all to remember, to notice. Cause, right? That ancient accident which had been the cause of
That's
so
right.
much distress and pain.
And costly medical fees.
Costly medical fees.
Yes.
Continue, Victoria.
Many nights passed before I could feel myself back to the age of childhood play, but I succeeded.
Well, she didn't quit on the first time around, but anyway, go ahead, Victoria.
I repeated this imaginal act over and over until I fell asleep in the doing of it.
Ooh-ha. So what happens then? Like,
It's like, reminds me of yesterday as well. What would I do? What would I see? What would I say?
yep,
I think those were the questions from yesterday.
boom. Pillberry's
Within-
here, and he's cute.
Oh, hello,
Hi,
Bill. Within 2 days, the pain in my back and hip began to recede, and within 2 months, pain no longer existed for me. A condition that had plagued me for more than 39 years, that had cost a small fortune in attempted cures, was no more.
Right. Everybody say 404. No more.
No more.
No more.
Yes.
Right. So let's review, right? So
Yes.
we've got a few definitions for you, right? So there is price. Price is what you pay once when you invest, right? How much was the iPad? $2,000? I don't know. $2,089. A lot of days it's just a fucking flashlight for me.
It is. To find his way to the toilet.
Absolutely, right? It's and it's not far, but it's just like
Yeah, he's got to go past Emmett, though.
I like not tripping or getting bitten, right? So, not that he would bite. He just comes in all swinging, right? Sort of
Yeah.
like Joe Weldon, 404. No more.
Yes.
Now,
Yes.
price is what you pay, right? Then there's this thing called cost. So price is what you pay when you buy, when you invest. Cost is what you pay again and again and again and again and again and again, the cost. But how, 35 years? 35 years.
39.
I'm sorry, 39. She could have gone another 39 years. Why not, right? I've had it for 39 years. Going to take 39 years. Right? Anyway, let us continue, Victoria. We've got story number dos coming
We
up.
do. Okay.
All right.
So the second story. Oh,
Yeah, it's a lot, but you can handle it.
thank you. My home is old, but it is mine. I wanted the exterior painted and the interior redecorated, yet I had no money to accomplish either objective.
Oh, ho, ho, Suckville for you.
You told us to live as though our desire is already a reality, and this I began to do.
Okay. Anybody know what that doesn't mean? It doesn't mean you walk around going, my house is painted, my house is painted, right? No, right? He's living as if. No.
Yes.
Now we get the example of how to do that. Victoria.
Okay.
All right.
I walked in my imagination through the newly decorated rooms. I walked around the outside, admiring the fresh paint. And at the end of my imaginal act, I handed the contractor a cheque for payment in full.
All righty. Right? Action of self predominant. He's experiencing, yep, I'm happy enough, I'm going to pay you. Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for a lot of contractors, that might be something worth
That's a good
imagining.
thing.
Right? Yeah, that's a good thing, right?
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much every contractor I know gets people to dick around. Oh, it's nice, except for, oh, look at that. There's a...
Yeah.
Whatever. Right? Meanwhile.
I entered this imaginal scene faithfully as often as I could during the day and each night before I fell asleep.
So he paid a price, all right, for a short period of time.
Within 2 weeks, I received a registered letter from Lloyd's of London telling me I had inherited $7,000 from a woman I'd never met. I had known her brother slightly almost 40 years before and had performed a small service 15 years ago for the lady when this brother had died in our country, and she had written to me asking for particulars regarding his death, which I was able to provide. I had not heard from her since that time.
By the way, this is one of the reasons why we say stay out of the house. Neville says to stay out of them, right? But you notice that, I mean, so you're imagining your house, right? Looking good inside and out, being happy enough that you actually pay the damn contractor, right, what he asks. That's a good thing, right?
Yes.
And so to do that, oh yeah, you know, I'm going to remember there was this lady, right? There was this friend
Yes.
from decades ago.
Maybe she'll remember.
Maybe
me.
she'll remember.
Maybe
I'll imagine her giving me money.
Yeah, no.
No, that's not how you do this, right? What did he do? He imagined actually paying the guy, right? And guess what happened? Lloyd from London, right?
Lloyd's.
Yeah, Lloyd from London looked him up. So Lloyd said, listen, I got a check for you, right? Anyway,
Yeah.
continue, Victoria.
Now, here was the cheque for $7,000, more than enough to cover the cost of my house restoration, plus many, many other things I desired.
Many, many. Remember, this is the old days. Like, this would have been written back before the 70s, maybe the 60s, right?
Yes.
I don't know when Neville wrote that book. I'm not that kind of a scholar. I could, like, care. Yeah. But let's just say it's the 70s. Like, so, like, $7,000 in 1970 versus $7,000 this year. That's a little bit of a difference.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, multiply by 10, be happy, right? So...
Multiply by 10 and be happy.
Yeah, just making it up. Why not?
I know.
So, but here's the cool thing, guys.
Yes.
Again, notice what happened. He made an investment, right? He paid the price.
Yes.
Now, what would the cost have been if he didn't bother? For the next 40 years, he's in the house and he's going, yep, I got me a nice shithole. It's my shithole, but it's a shithole, right? Anybody ever do that?
Yeah.
Right? Don't do that anymore. Right? He made an investment. 2 weeks later, he got a check from Lloyd. Right? The other one, what did she do again? Yeah, how did that all work out?
Oh, what did she do?
I got the attention span of a goldfish.
Oh, the pain bit. Yes.
Pain, how long did that take?
39 years.
Yeah, 39 years of pain. That's a lot of
Yes.
cost, right?
Yeah.
She could have dicked around for another 39 years. But she did it again, yada, 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 back in August, fell asleep within 2 days.
Yeah.
Right? That's not a big. That's not a big price, is it? But let's talk about price. So we've got two quotes dealing with cost, just for fun, right? And then we sort of hinted around the price. But let's go down to the. Well, look at that. The average mean income in the 1970s was $5,000 a year.
Oh, wow.
So if you do some math, right?
Yeah.
So that's more than a year's worth of wages for the mean people in the U.S.
For the mean ones.
Yeah, the mean
Imagine
wage.
what the nice
the
ones
mean
got.
wage. No, I want nice people to get any money because when you're nice, you don't get no money. You have to be mean.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay, so
All
then
right.
we've got an actual quote from Neville now.
Yeah, well,
'Cause
those
they
are
were
two stories,
quotes,
right,
two
from his
stories,
book, right?
yeah.
Now, here's a quote of Neville's. It's from The Pearl of Great Price, which for some reason, those of you who have done MM understand greatly. We stick it right before the halfway mark in MM for some reason, right? Boom. Sydney says 60K-ish. Thanks, Sydney. See? How cool is that? Like, see, I was pretty much right, wasn't I, Sydney?
Yes, you were pretty much
I
right.
was pretty much
a
right.
little overinflated.
Sizzle. Yeah, feel free to say 20 is always right. Cool. Boom.
Okay.
So, of course, that's probably U.S. dollars, and in Australia, 60 would be like 90. So, yeah,
that's
20 is
true.
always right. If we average the two out,
Yes.
we don't get the mean, we get the average. So, because I'm not mean.
Not the mean.
Yeah, watch
Okay.
yesterday's show.
So, the quotes from The Pearl of Great Price. Everyone in the world is using this only power, but they don't know it. So he's trying to bring us to the knowledge of this power and the wise use of it. It's called, as we first quoted it, it's called The Pearl of Great Price.
All right, everyone's doing this. You can't quit feeling it real, right? Let's just be blunt. If you're doing something that can be quit, you're not doing what we teach. Right? You're always feeling it real. You might as well learn how to do it. What does Neville say? Knowingly.
Yeah.
Right? Lovingly. Right? Meanwhile, Victoria.
So great is this pearl, so valuable, it takes everything that you own to buy it.
Ooh, what could that possibly mean?
Now, you don't go and liquidate your stocks and bonds. You don't sell your homes. You don't sell anything in the world of Caesar. But it takes everything that you now believe in other than it to pay for it.
Alrighty, guys. For example, Victoria.
For example, you believe in astrology, you got to sell it.
Yep, it ain't the rocks in the sky, the rocks in your pocket, or the rocks in your head. Right?
You believe in numerology, in teacup leaves, in numerology twice, and all these things.
I love that he mentions numerology twice, right?
He must have liked numerology for a while too.
Yeah, you get to drop these things, guys. I mean, like, if you like numbers, I like numbers. I mean, the number 20 is my favorite number most
Really?
days. Yeah, it's like I wake up in the morning and I go, me. All right? I mean, like, damn. Right? But, continue, Victoria.
No matter what you believe in as a power to control you, you've got to sell it.
Oh my God, the New World Order, the loogie, the CDC, the PDP, the PDF, the CD. It's time, guys. Okay? Anybody want to write Grow the Fuck Up? Right? Please do. Because that's what this is about. It's called Grow the Fuck Up. Right? Because if you're going to wait for Trump or an Obama or the Bernie guy or whatever, like when I think of Bernie Sanders, I think Weekend at Bernie's, right? I never even saw the movie, but the ad for it was hilarious, right? Because you can't blame politicians. Politic, ticks, bloodsuckers, many, right? Many bloodsuckers, right? Walk away from all that stuff. Right? I mean, if you want to vote. I have to vote. So you know who I vote for. We've talked about that, the pirate party and the weed smokers, right?
Yeah.
Even though I'm not a pirate and I don't smoke weed, but I figure what the fuck, right? So might as well vote for the people that are not going to do anything. Meanwhile,
Right.
what does Neville say? Buy the pearl. Sell these things that you think matter. Right? Continue, Victoria.
Okay. It takes the belief, all these beliefs, and you've got to sell them. No one will buy them from you, but you give them up as valueless.
Alrighty. So, guys, you got to give up this stuff that has absolutely no value. All right? So let's go back to the beginning. So here's some how-to. Anybody want to write how-to so people know about all that stuff? So, ready? How-tos. In the morning, you know what I'm doing? I'm waking up just like you do. Ba-ba-ba. Right? It's time to get up. Right? And what am I doing when it's time to get up? I'm imagining lovely things. I'm imagining specific events of my day already having gone my way. Right? That's how was that? That was pretty
that's
good.
good.
Right? Specific events of my day already having gone my way. Right? So that's what I'm doing. I'm waking up. I'm imagining, right? Podcast, nailed it. Show, nailed it. Hot tub, right? Dog park. I mean, I just go through my day. Dun, dun, dun.
I think he's sort of
He's snoring. Oh, that's cute. Right? Triple D, Tony Doyle. Welcome to the show. Specific events of my way, day already having gone my way. Right? I'm investing that dedicated sleep time that's normally there. Right? Oh my God, that's gorgeous. So meanwhile, there's bedtime, right? Right before the snoring starts, right? So I'm investing that time, right? Anything that I don't want to settle for, okay, from my day, I revise. I just don't do bad into good, and I do good into great, right? I don't settle. Got it? Right? And midday, there's this nap thing. Why? Because I decided to imagine up a life where I can have a nap every day. She joins me now. It's sort of fun, right? And again, while I'm falling asleep from the nap and waking up from the nap, cool. One more, just for you guys that just want to make it complicated. Every time you take a pizzle,
complicated,
right? Anybody pizzle? Mark
Yes.
Dockery, Triple D. Adelia, Triple D. Anybody here for pizzle?
Yeah.
Right? Type it in, pizzle. Anytime you pizzle, you're entering into the state of right? Invest that time, right? Price are these little tiny things you pay. Cost, yeah, for you to do it, you pay a little price. The little price is this: while you take a piss, you're not thinking about Trump, right? While you're taking a piss, you're experiencing right? You got it? That's the price you pay. Not much, right? A little trickle, right? Right. Meanwhile, what's the cost? The cost of refusing to invest these things, the cost of refusing to dive deeper, what's it seriously costing you? Right? Oh my God, when you get that, like literally, I'm going to get half a donut, right? And a dollar bill and a cheap ass cup of coffee. And I'm going to show you, this is the price of manifesting mastery. One day, you just pick one, right? Half a donut, cheapo cup of coffee, $1. It's $97 for a 90-day program, right? That's the price. What's the cost of dicking around for a couple of years? I actually found I've got my very own Reddit page.
Have you?
It's really cool.
Who put it up?
I have no idea, but but I found I've got my very own Reddit page.
Is it you or the year 2020
Oh no,
they're
it's
talking
about
about?
it's about me.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, it's great. Right?
Oh, that's good.
Some people trash me, some people don't trash me, but it's funny because those who trash me, they don't fucking know me. I read the guy's stuff. He rambles a lot. Right? And there are other people that say, yeah, you know what? I've bought his shit. He actually emails you back. I haven't bought his shit. He emails you back pretty quick. He actually gives a shit. Right? Ooh. Right? Small price to pay actually giving a shit. Right? Small price to pay discovering what you are is love. Small price to pay getting a distinction versus having mountains of data to sort through. So make this your way of life, guys. You get it? What's a small price I can pay today that gives me returns forever versus what's this costing me? What is dicking around costing me? Right? Because we've all done it. Victoria, can I use you as an example? Of course.
Yes.
Because you're here. Right? Click, click. So we bought this thing called a chipper.
We did.
Yeah, $2,000.
Yeah.
Anybody want to write the word $2,000 for a chipper? Right now, back in 1970, it would have been about $200, but that's beside the point. So, so my question is this: so Victoria and I are talking, and we've got different ways of approaching this equation. Right? My thing is this: right? In 10 years, I want her hands to still be nice, useful. Right? So she feeds into this chipper instead of like chugga, right?
Yeah.
Every time you chugga, there's this, it traumatizes joints and stuff. Not fun, right? In 10 years, right? So my thing is this, right? So $2,000, the chipper will last 10 years, right? She's got 10 fingers. That's like $200 a year or $200 a finger.
A finger, yeah.
Right? I think she's worth it. Right? So that's how I look at the whole chipper thing. But Victoria brings up something else.
Well, I don't know what else I brought up.
Oh,
but
yeah. Go ahead.
What I'm thinking of is I just love how Because I couldn't fit all... We've got the sort of garden roses, salvias, all these shrubs and stuff that they need to be cut back every year. And I was having mounds of stuff that I was trying to fit in the green bins here. I can never keep up with it. And I didn't want it leaving our property. Hours cutting up, trying to fit it in. And also, there's so much goodness in it that I wanted that to stay, because I'm creating a magnificent paradise out there, and I want to keep all that goodness.
Right.
So this is just like unreal.
So she grinds the goodness up, and it goes back into the soil.
And it goes straight back into our garden beds.
Right.
Free mulch. So that's the other thing I'm
So
needing.
free mulch, lots of free time.
Yes.
Free.
Oh, really? Yeah. All the time I've saved from it.
Already.
I said to 20 before, this wasn't even, we didn't know what the show was going to be today, but I walked in yesterday after giving it a bit of a run, and I said, you know what? That is the best investment we have ever made.
You get it?
Yeah.
Price,
for our garden.
$2,000.
Yep.
Cost of not getting it? Yeah, fingers fucked. Cost of not getting it, and the work never
Piles
getting done.
Of rubbish lying
Cost
around.
of not getting it, piles of shit we got to burn or toss over the hill.
Yeah.
You know, cost. The costs are endless.
Yeah.
Versus the price you pay once. We go and we talk to the lady, give her some status. She gives us the thing, right? We go and we see Justin. Justin shows us how to start it. Boom, done, right?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, so really happy with that one.
So.
He must have fallen into a deep sleep because he's not even snoring
on
now.
the show.
So, well,
Victoria wants to know something, guys.
I do, but I can't get it because Bruce is on top of it. So what we want to know is, tell us your strawberry bit.
Victoria, what was your strawberry bit?
My strawberry bit was really getting like how I'd said yesterday, this is the best investment we've ever made in the garden.
Small
and then
price.
When it came up with cost and price, it was like, I really get that the cost of not having got it was,
So what did it cost you? So watch this, guys. Ready? Remember we talked about reverse timeline manifesting yesterday?
Yeah.
What did it cost you over the past year of not having that? If we bought it a year ago, right? So not having it for a year, the previous year, what did it cost you?
I don't properly get it in my head what you asked, because they give me the answer.
Yeah, if you had it a year ago, how would your life be different?
Oh, wow.
See, she doesn't even have to say any words. You get it? Riz just
garden bed, because it would enable me, then give me time to move on and create the other garden beds I'm wanting to do. Do you know what I mean? All sorts of stuff. So would have been.
You get it?
Yeah.
This is real, right? As in Triple D, Chris Nelson says the chipper calculator. See, yesterday it was about the clicker. Today it's about the chipper.
There you go.
All right.
Yes.
Boom.
Cool. And what was your strawberry bet?
You know, for me, this whole thing, I'll add one more bit in because this is it. Ready? Data. You can accumulate so much goddamn data that you never do a thing, right? I know people that are professional data collectors, right? On the other hand, a useful distinction will change your life. If it was about data, we'd all be billionaires because you have more access to data in the next 10 minutes than I had in the first 10 years of my life, right? Because I'd have to walk to the library, and if they didn't have the magazine I wanted, I had to do an interlibrary loan and wait 10 days. And I mean, trying to do research back when I was 12 years old, that was a lot of work, right? Now, research, right?
Yeah, flick of a button.
Or a flick of a button. So you can have so much data in seconds. On the other hand, learning how to make a useful distinction or actually getting a useful distinction, right? Most people don't have a clue on distinctions, right? What we're exploring today are distinctions, right? What's the distinction between price and cost? Price, you pretty much just pay once. You pay real quick. You pay for 2 weeks, pay for 2 days, whatever, right? Benefit forever. Cost, well, I'm not really paying the price. I really haven't bought the pearl, I'm an Aries. Right? I'm a fire horse, actually. I was born in the budding trees moon, and I got a budding trees moon people and Aries people. That's two different astrological systems. We're not good at finishing anything.
Right.
Like the show.
Like your sentence. Got you.
Yeah. Boom. Right. Guess what? When I bought all that bullshit, guess how much money I made? Not fucking much. Because you know why? I didn't buy the pearl. I was too busy buying. I'm not a good finisher. I just start shit and sit there. I got so much shit I got more shit than data. So, useful distinctions. That's my thing. Punctuational ambiguities are so much fun. Things to do with them include bringing them back up. Sizzle is a good guy. Like him. Like me.
Yeah.
Oh, I like me.
So that was our strawberry bits. You guys type yours in, and while you do, go to freeneville.com.
That's right. Oh yeah, I got to finish that. I do. I got all Aries and fire horsey, budding trees mood on you. All right, 221 email list, pseudo random goodness.
Join our 90-day adventure at manifestingmasterycourse.com.
Remember the price, right? $97 total. Do it as many times as you want. Half a donut a day, or a cheap ass cup of coffee, or a yeah. I like when people lick money now. Let me peel off this $1 bill and give it to you. Red mist. See, we won't go into the qual stance and red mist and we won't do that today.
And for refunds, visit our YouTube channel, feelitrealfun.com.
That's right.
Yes.
900,000. Is it views
YouTube
or hours or it's something. Anyway, we're shooting for 1 million there too, right? Yeah. Oh my God, this is the millionaire year. Million year. I'm so pretty.
Thanks, you guys.
Alrighty, love you guys. Have a lovely day, and
night.
Thanks for sharing the show. I know somebody did and will.
Oh yeah, to our show sharers, thank you so much.
Yeah, it does mean heaps to us. We see the dumb shit you share.
Hello, Rochelle. It's your 4th time.
Rochelle,
showing up.
welcome to the show again. How cool.
Cool.
Chris Nelson. Rochelle's still getting gold. Boom, boom,
good
boom.
on you.
All right.
Okay.
Quentin is a Taurus, maybe. I don't know.
I
never owned a Taurus.
Huh?
Yeah, the car.